Hello, this is Blacklight628, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Now a couple things. I noticed in the last recording that the sound was a little high. It was muffling my voice sometimes. I apologize. I did not realize that was happening at the time. I thought that I turned the audio down appropriately, actually, before I start up the game for recording. So I've turned it down again. Hopefully this will be satisfactory. And let's get back into the game. Alright, back into the hamlet. And I'm pretty sure that once the buildings are all fully upgraded, it will look like this, actually. Because you do notice that they are repaired as you upgrade them. So I assume that this is what it'll look like once I've basically upgraded them all to max level.
My obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely upon you to set it right.
Also, I turned on subtitles, just in case you're having a hard time understanding the narrator and all. Now let's see. Right. So last time we got two new heroes, a plague doctor and an occultist. Now the occultist, you guys haven't seen it. The occultist is a magic user. He also has a decent melee ability, but his main thing is that he can heal, and he can do debuffs, and I haven't seen that before actually. He can pull. I did not know that. But yes, his main thing is mostly as a healer and a ranged damage dealer. Let's see, so he's got 20% heal skills. Can he heal actually? No, he actually can't, so that's unfortunate. Balanced, but gambler and slow reflexes. Okay, it's not horrible, but he's not the best right now. Also, the equipment down here, this cannot be changed out, but over here you can equip what are called trinkets. So here, I'll open this inventory over here. So the Debuff Stone and the Drifter's Buckle that we got from the first trip into the ruins, you can equip these. Now, as you see, this is highwaymen only, so we can only equip this to highwaymen like Dismiss, which we might as well do right now. Oh, it's gotten locked in. Crap. Alright, I'll have to somehow get rid of that. Quirks can get locked in, so they're much harder to get rid of, as you may have seen in the last video. Actually, I think I clicked that away fairly quickly, but yeah. So let's see. Yeah, that's pretty good. Minus 5% stress heals received, but the up to dodge and trap disarm is really good. And let's see, debuff skill chance. Let me double check on what you can do. Vulnerability hex is a debuff, so this could be pretty useful. But he's already down speed. But might as well do it anyway. And I believe, nope, we can't use the Nomad Wagon yet. The Nomad Wagon actually sells, and you can also sell to it the trinkets. And sometimes they'll have like really good ones, but they're usually pretty expensive. Now, okay. So I'm actually going to start renaming the characters. And also you can change their color palettes. There's only 4 per character, but they offer some nice varieties. They don't all look the same. So I'm going to actually rename this, and I just noticed that this Plague Doctor and my new occultist have the same name. Interesting. Alright, so I'm gonna... Pardon me. I'm gonna name them after people I know. So this Plague Doctor, I'm going to name after who? No. Yeah, that sounds cool. No. You know what? I think perhaps I'll name them after people. Some of them I'll name them after people's RPG characters, because I do play RPGs. I believe I have mentioned. So I'll name them after the people's characters for now. Eventually I'll run out of those names because we only have so many RPG characters. Let's see, this one. Who will I name? Is anyone playing a cleric right now? Oh, true. Yep, that's a cleric in one of my games. This other Plague Doctor. Ooh, I have the perfect name. Yes. Unfortunately, that alchemist character has not been in our game for some time, due to our friend being unable to play with us, because he got a cool internship. Now, continuing on. Okay, the Cultist. Oh, I know. There we go. Technically a wizard in that game, but whatever. And I'm going to leave Reynald and Dismas as Reynald and Dismas, because I'm guessing that I'm going to take this campaign for a while. I'm going to take this campaign for a while. And there's actually an achievement to keeping Reynald and Dismas alive to the end of the game. And I kind of want to get it. So, it's just easy to keep them as they are. Now, as you can see, Asudigi is racking up stress here. Yeah. So I think I want to de-stress Asudigi. So, let me see. Bad quirks? No. Yeah. Increased chances of losing money while gambling, so we won't let Asudigi gamble. Instead, we'll take Asudigi, and we'll put her in here. Ah, darn it. The cloister would be cheaper. Instead, we'll do...
A man in a robe, claiming communion with the divine. Madness.
Amusing.
Gilded icons and dogmatic rituals. For some, a tonic against the bloodshed.
Okay. So, because of these upgrades, I did have to spend a decent amount of heirlooms. But it increases the stress recovery for the transept, and also reduces the treatment cost. Yes, caretaker. Thank you for your somewhat mad mutterings. Alright, so I'm going to commit Asudigi in order to de-stress. I love the little speech bubbles too for the different characters. Okay. Let's see. Haven't unlocked anything else yet. Nope. Stagecoach doesn't have anybody else. I believe I already upgraded. Yes, I did. Alright. So the next thing that we can do will be to go on another journey. And as you can see, more missions have appeared. And as we continue, the other areas will open up, of course. And this meter here, because this is a meter, it isn't just a bar. This is how much progress we've made on opening up the next boss mission. So as we complete missions, the meter will fill. Eventually, the boss will appear, and we will have a mission in order to kill it. The bosses are pretty difficult, even the first ones. So we gotta level up our people. However, there is a danger in leveling up people too quickly, in that higher level characters will refuse to go on low level missions. And also, low level low-level characters will refuse to go on high-level missions. At least I'm pretty sure that latter condition is true. I know that the first thing about high levels not going on low-level missions is true, but now I'm not certain if the reverse is correct. We'll move on. I'm actually going to remove Pyrel. And instead put Gideon in, because that way I can level these two up. Let's see. Actually, okay, that's good. So basically, almost the same exact abilities as Pyrel has. And Ogrim. Yes, yes. Perfect. Okay. So let's get them in there. And what do we want? Skirmish. Scout. That can be used for anyone. Cleanse. That's a medium. I'm not sure we're going to go for that yet. Maybe when I have all level 1s, or even level 1s and level 2s. Youth Chalice. Vestal only. Ooh, that'd be pretty nice. Not sure I want to go for it yet. Unholy Machinations. Explore. Ooh, that'd be good for Reynald. This can use on anyone. It's a tough decision to make, because once you go on a mission, of course, the possible missions reset and the loot changes as well. So we're gonna go for the thing that everybody can use, I think, which is another scouting mission. And I'm not gonna bring along as much as I brought along last time. Okay. Bringing 2 keys. And we're only going to be 12 food. And bandages 2. Okay, so this should be enough. Hopefully. It's just that I don't want to spend too much money, because I am going to need that in order to, buy more supplies. There's no guarantee that I'm going to make a profit on every mission.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Oh, huh. Pre-scouted. Okay. So what do we got here? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down and then up. I think that seems the best thing to do. Ah, darn it, Reynald.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Nice. Surprised. Right. Let's use Disorienting Blast on the light. Hopefully get that position, and stun is very nice. Now we're gonna use, let's see, vulnerability hacks on her.
A devastating blow.
Yeah. Marked is another mechanic which, as you can see, takes extra damage from some hero attacks. So not all attacks are going to give the extra damage, but some make it particularly good. There's actually another class called the Bounty Hunter, who I'm sure we'll see in possibly even the next assortment of heroes to hire. The main thing that we want is the minus 15% of dodge. So we're actually going to do Open Vein. Hopefully get some bleed as well. Very nice. And do Zealous.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Why is the bleed still on there? It's a corpse. I don't think that should apply. I'm not sure. Apparently it does. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do bleed.
As the fiend falls,
wow.
a faint hope blossoms.
Alright, and we're going to do blinding. I can only hit the back there. Pardon me. I'm gonna to the front. There we go. Oh, I didn't notice at the bottom it said clear corpses. Nice. There we go. Not quite enough. This should be it though.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Nice. Let's continue onward. There should be another battle. I'm dead. Tempting to get right off the bat. 15 stress. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Alright, I'm gonna do a Damon's Hole on the warrior. Nice, okay. Hopefully that threw him out of position. I'm gonna put light on both of these. So while the initial hit didn't do a lot of damage, the blight will. Oh, Gideon's getting hurt though. Alright, I'm going to do an Open Vein on this one.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
Dang there. Okay, it's going well. Let's try a Zealous Accusation on the front too. Half their health, that's pretty nice. Alright. Okay, not too bad. Alright. Gonna try and this one's going to die in its next turn, so I'm gonna try and get this one. Yeah. That Noxious Blast doesn't do a ton of damage. Let's try the Grape Shot Blast.
Press this advantage.
Nice. Exactly
Give them
what
no
I wanted.
quarter.
Alright, I'm gonna use a word reconstruction in order to try and kill. Yes! It doesn't click bleed, which sucks. But that weird reconstruction, you can see it's heal 0 to 12. The Vestals is like 3 to 5. So this has the chance of actually healing nothing, but the chance for that really high heal is worth the risk, in my opinion. Alright, so, can I actually... I actually can't, let's see if I can blow these up. There we go. Because otherwise I wouldn't have been able to hit him anyway. Oh, and he's gonna die in his next turn. Yes, I understand how bleeding works, thank you. Alrighty, that was a rather successful combat.
This expedition at least promises success.
There is no curio in here, so we will simply move on. Battle right outside. Not so bad. We'll do a disorienting blast on the Cultist. But they resisted. But they were stunned. So we'll try Grape Shot Blast. decent amount of damage. Should be able to finish the front two off with a Zealot activation. Yes! Very satisfying. Oh, okay. We're gonna try Damon's Pull. Might resist it because he had the buff, but I don't know, there was a stun resist. I think it was the pull resist. Alright, open vein. And no bleed. So I'm gonna take a little bit of damage here. But the Crusader, you know, is one of the tanky classes. One of the classes that can take all the hits. Unfortunately, I actually cannot. Oh wait, I can. A little trinket. There we go. Nice. I'm having some really successful
Seize this
combats.
momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Alright. Darn it, Reynold. I need to get rid of that. Because that is becoming a problem. If he keeps stealing things, I'm not going to be able to fill up my inventory. Oh, you know what? I just realized. I did not talk about your inventory down here. So you may notice that there's only so many slots. And that is a game mechanic. The slots will fill up, and while things do stack, as you can see with this onyx right here, there's only so many room for items. So sometimes you will have to leave treasure behind. You'll have to discard it. And you can't go back and get it, it's just gone. So I think there are like max numbers for stacking things too. So like food stacks up to 12. And then it goes into another stack. And money does that too, if I remember correctly. I think it goes up to like 5,000 and then it starts a new stack. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, so inventory management is also a part of this game. Alright, we're gonna try and move over here. Gonna put up that torch.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Alright, eat some food, get a little health back. Nice. Hopefully Kleptomania doesn't include, you know, airlifts. Take the goblet. 19 stress, that stinks. Alright, we're gonna try Damon's Pull on the Cultist act. She dodged. Alright, disorienting blast on brought right to the front and stun, that's great. Okay. Try and open vein. That's good. And right now I'm getting pretty hurt. I'll have to probably use Ogrim's healing spell on him. Alright. Let's try his Zealot. Very nice. That's not good. Okay. Oh, great. Okay, at least that one. So that heavy hitter is gone. Try disorienting blast here. Very nice. Nice. Oh, I'm hoping Reynold doesn't fall. Alright, not enough. Hopefully that stops it. Very nice. So I can hopefully get in. Critical healing. Very cool. Unfortunately, I don't have another. Oh wait, I do have another bandage. Where did that come from? Oh, I must have picked it up and I didn't realize it. Alright, let's try a grape shot. Very nice. Don't expect it to be so peachy.
Remind
throughout
yourself
the
that
game.
overconfidence is a
Trust me, I've
slow
lost
and insidious
entire
killer.
parties. Although, the first time it happened, I accidentally triggered a, I guess you could say a mini boss fight, but it was harder than the couple of bosses I had faced up till that point, so I'm not sure I can call it a mini boss, more like an optional boss. like one of the optional bosses in Bloodborne. Yeah, that's how bad it was. Alright, let's take this stuff. And let's unlock this chest. Nope. Nope. It's trapped. Quite great. Let's get rid of that. And let's get rid of Reynald's bleeding. That will hopefully go away quickly. Alright, so going back this way. Oop, torch.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Alright, let's do this. Hopefully we get scouting. Just a second. Let's see. Any of them particularly knowledgeable? No, doesn't seem like it. Some of them, some quirks can give people better insight. Okay. Didn't see anything up ahead. Ah, trap. Darn it.
The match
Okay,
is
not so
struck.
bad.
A blazing star is born.
Probably combat in here? No. Okay. I don't see a head. Oh. I believe if we use the medicinal herbs on it, it will be a good thing. Nice. I guess we performed alchemy. Nifty. Alrighty. Let's do a grape shot blast. Just to get a little damage in to begin with. Poor Algrim. Mounting up that stress. We're gonna have to put him in stress relief once we get back. Let's do a disorienting blast. Nice. And let's try a vulnerability hex on this one. Ouch. Blacksmith is getting a little hurt. Let's do another group shot. Let's finish off the first one. And we'll do a noxious blast. Big light. Very nice. So I only need a little more damage on him and he'll be gone. So probably another grape shot blast. Or a zealous accurate. It would be corpse too. I forgot for a second that it would make another corpse actually, but grape shot blast. Ah, the courtier dodged. Okay. Alrighty. All I can do this with Gideon. Let's actually do reconstruction. That's not what I wanted, but he avoided the bleed. That's nice. And be gone with you. Do not darken our hallways.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
empty out my torch supply, actually. Alright, nothing. Ah, scouting. Item over there. Alright, gonna move back here.
The light, the promise of safety.
Some food. Yep, item up ahead. Nice. Alright. Gonna light up. Because nothing in here. Right. Because I could see that. Okay. There's a curie over there, but I don't feel I have enough torch in order to go through there and get back here and go up there. So instead, we're just gonna march on.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
But fear not, ancestor. I have come prepared. Alrighty. Getting food. Quest complete. Okay. I thought I had to clear all the rooms. Maybe I read it wrong. Or I'm remembering it wrong. Whatever. I can return to the hamlet. I don't feel like stressing out my party anymore, especially poor Ogrim. So we'll just return. We've gotten a decent amount of stuff.
The shifted corridors and sloped walls of our ancestry are beginning to feel familiar.
I got a lot of stuff from that mission. Feels good. Alright. And new quirks. Reynald, Curial, but fast healer. Witness. Dismiss won't pray. That stinks. Ah, giving a gun. Meditator, that's cool. And Ogrim got Ruins Tactician. That's great. I'm gonna be doing the ruins. I mean, the ruins are the first area, but you still go into them for
I
a
can
long
still
time.
see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me. And the letter was on its way.
Oh, let's see. Week 3 activity log. The Weald has been unlocked. That'll be a new area we can go to. The Guild and the Blacksmith are unlocked. And here's a report on Asudagi. Saw a glimpse of greater beings controlling destiny. New quirk, God-fearing. Ah, darn it. We'll only pray for stress relief. Great. But all of Asudagi's stress is gone. So how cool is that? Alright, you know what? I've actually been going at this for a decent amount of time. But before I go, I'll show you the Blacksmith and the Guild. So the Blacksmith...
The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
Nice. Alright, so the Blacksmith basically upgrades your hero's gear down here. Now, you can't change these out, but you can upgrade them. So they'll have better stats, essentially. For instance... I actually have to upgrade this in order to show you that, which I'm not sure I want to do, but basically, for instance, like, it'll get, you know, higher dodge base, higher HP base, higher damage, crit and speed, and, now, for the Guild.
Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
The Guild actually allows you to get new skills. So here I can show you with Reynald. Or come on. So it allows you to level up your skills in order to make them better, essentially. But it also allows you to unlock the skills that that particular character does not already have. So Reynald has these 4, but not these 3. So he could get a little bit of a heal skill. He could get a skill that allows him to move forward from the back. He could get a skill that does a little bit of healing, but also stress healing and ups the torch, which can be pretty useful. Of course, this all takes gold in order to do, and also they need to be of certain levels, and you have to have certain levels of this in order to get through them as well. So that is the only things that unlocked. Oh, I can get new heroes, Vestals, and a Jester. So I think I'm going to get the Jester and one.
You will be laughing still at the end.
Okay, let's check the Vestals. So this one has Cove Tactician and Warren's Tactician, but neither of those unlocked it. Fear of Mankind and Hylomania. Judgment, Dazzling Light, Divine Grace, and Divine Comfort, so a party heal spell. And what does the other one have? Wait, is that the one I was looking at? Yes, okay, so Natural Swing, +5 accuracy, also Hylomania. Melee Bash, Judgment, Dazzling Light, Divine Grace. I think I'm actually going to go with Frossart. Yeah.
A sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
Very nice. Okay, yeah, I'm going to end this video here. I hope you have enjoyed my my playing of Darkest Dungeon, and I look forward to showing it to you guys and girls and whomever you are in the next video. Like, favorite, subscribe if you enjoyed. If not, then I hope that you find something enjoyable on YouTube. Yep. Good night, YouTubers. Good night.